Fears of a radiation leak are real, and officials have been warning residents to evacuate or stay indoors.
I'm Denise Grady, a reporter at the New York Times, and we're looking today at what the possible health effects are in Japan from the radiation releases from the reactors. So far, the big difference here between Japan and Chernobyl is that there has not been a meltdown or an explosion of a containment vessel that has blown out all of the contents into the atmosphere. So the level of contamination, so far anyway, is way, way smaller. And even if there was a higher level of contamination in Japan, the situation doesn't have to turn into another Chernobyl because they have been out ahead of it. They have evacuated people from the area. They are telling people to take potassium iodide. They're distributing it. We know enough now that people in areas like this should not be eating local produce or drinking milk from local cows. And that was the great tragedy at Chernobyl. Children drank milk from local cows. It was laced full of radioactive iodine that went to the thyroid gland and caused at least 6,000 cases of thyroid cancer, and more are expected. There were colossal mistakes of many kinds at Chernobyl, but one thing that they did right in the end was the cleanup. And they took a very interesting approach, which was they brought in 600,000 people who were called liquidators to help the cleanup. Each one of them stayed for a very short time. So you took the exposure and you spread it out over a whole lot of people. So you had a lot of people that just got a little bit of exposure. Of course, they were not exactly volunteers, but this was how it was done.